Young athletes giving soccer practice their all.
Where could go, Katie?
But this is not a school team. This is club sport, perhaps sport at its most elite youth level. While most club soccer programs run outside the school season, the Cincinnati Development Academy keeps a 10-month schedule.
Inside the Development Academy, they're not allowed to play high school soccer.
But they can play other high school sports. Academy Director David Robertson says the roughly 70 players who've chosen the DA for their soccer play are part of a well-rounded experience. They get community service opportunities, daily wellness monitoring, and tournament travel to showcases that draw college recruiters.
Every weekend I play against the top teams in the country and the top players in the country. Playing with my best friends every day, I mean, I can't really ask for much more.
Except some say maybe the community of high school sports. The fan base, the band, the cheerleaders, and all the traditions.
Do you feel you're missing out on anything by not playing high school soccer?
I mean, there's some aspects to high school that, I mean, obviously everyone wishes they had, but for me, this was the right decision, and it led to my commitment to Auburn.
Yes, as a high school sophomore, Maddie Prohaska has a college commitment.
I think that the DA is really what's given me some great opportunities with the exposure. I mean, we have colleges flying in from across the country.
The athletic director at Lakota West, where Maddie's a student, says it is a different sports scene now.
I remember when I was little, all I could think about doing was playing for my high school, representing my school, representing my community.
You have how many kids on girls soccer, say, who you might have lost to club?
Right now, anywhere from 1 to 3.
You have how many people on the roster right now?
Between JV and varsity, 30 to 35.
Okay, so if it's 3, that's
about 10%. It's more than likely exceptional level athletes that are doing that are making that choice.
Have you talked to other ADs who are experiencing the same thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
It's a trend.
But NCAA stats show the vast majority of kids straddle both worlds.
Do you play high school sports? Do you play club sports?
Jillian Hayes and Marie Plitt play sports at Loveland. They also play club sports, and sometimes schedules from the two overlap.
The coaches make it work.
It's not always easy, though. Marie, who will go to college on a volleyball scholarship, says a club once suggested she stay off the high school court, but she didn't.
They just are concerned. They just don't want me to be hurt. They're just, as long as you're good, we're good.
She and Jillian say they really wouldn't want to choose because they benefit from both.
Kind of get to play year-long to keep yourself in shape.
If club improves the pathway to a college scholarship because you're getting better as you play more and more recruiters are seeing you more, the price is time and money. The athletic director we met knows. His daughter Megan, who is on her high school team paying fees in the hundreds, also played club with fees in the thousands.
It would probably put me in deep depression to even think about it.
He says club costs ran about $2,000 a year, along with hotel and travel expenses. But his daughter loved it. Now she plays in college.
If you want to have the chance to, you got to put the time in.
Which might mean less time for something else. The Ohio High School Athletic Association executive director believes it does impact who's playing some sports. He says girls' basketball numbers are down in Ohio. He thinks one of the reasons is schedule conflicts with club volleyball.
Coaches can't sit back and they're going to come to us.
You have to woo them.
We have to woo them in a way we've never had to do it before.
It's why he says they're paying more attention to junior high athletics now.
I'm not a huge believer that we need to have a junior high tournament for every single sport we sponsor, but here's the catch. If we don't, somebody else is.
It's why at Loveland,
there's nothing like high school sports.
They try to appeal to the talent base early.
We don't start the education in 9th grade. We start this education in 4th grade.
They work to get kids excited about everything that comes with education-based athletics.
Our job is the kids. If the kids